Hello, this is Yumina again, and I wanted to show you a palette that I had my eye on after I saw Laura May Beauty have this palette on her channel I think a few months ago, and it is by Musée Beauty. It's a woman-owned brand, and it's women of color, and they have a few items. They have two palettes, two eyeshadow palettes, and then some cream blushes, few glosses. I almost think that's all they have right now. They might have a few other things. But I wanted this palette and I also wanted the Van Gogh palette too, but I decided to get this one instead because these have more colors that I would use. So this is a sleeve that the palette came in, and it's just a sleeve. And this is a booklet that comes with the palette, and it shows what Impressionism is, and then it gives a list of different artists who are considered Impressionists, and then it gives a rundown of the colors and how the colors in the palette and how who they were inspired by or what paintings they might have been inspired by. But this is the palette, and I actually saw that there were a few reviews on YouTube, and I actually haven't watched the reviews, but this is the palette and it's super pretty. I believe I received it in the mail like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, and yeah, I think it was 2 weeks ago, and I'm actually gonna get to use it next week or probably this Sunday because I actually switch out my palettes each week. Every 2 to 3 weeks, I should say. I switch out which palettes I'm using every 2 to 3 weeks and just enjoy my palettes since I have over 20. But yeah, so this is a palette. That's what it looks like. And I don't know how to make the image better, but that's the palette. And I love the colors. I love colors, but I also like neutral colors for the top of my eye because I have kind of small eyes, not super small, and I guess they're slightly hooded as well. So I do like to have a neutral color on top and then a bright color on the bottom on my lid, and then I'll put shimmer on my lid. But anyway, this palette is very pretty. I wish I could give more light for it. Let me see if I can reach my light. Let me see. Okay, that's a little bit. But yeah, that's the color. Those are the colors, and I think they're super pretty. So I actually couldn't resist this palette, and I actually looked on their Instagram page just to see they have on their website, they have each of the colors linked to a post on their Instagram. So you click on the color and it takes you to their post on Instagram that shows the particular color being swatched. And that made me buy this palette. They also had a 14% off sale at the time that I bought it. So that made me buy it as well. But yeah, I think it's very, very pretty and I can't wait to use it next week. I don't know if anyone's going to have any questions, but if you want to know how I like it, because I actually have not swatched it. I do not swatch things until I'm actually ready to use them. And before we were doing quarantine and staying home and most of the stores weren't open, I actually would do swatches at Sephora and make sure I clean my hand after and before, whatever. But yeah, but I don't swatch my own personal things until I'm actually ready to use them. So I don't know what the colors look like, how the colors work or what they look like yet, but I'm looking forward to using it this weekend. So anyway, so that's the Impression Palette by Musée Beauty, and if you have any questions about it, I will let you know. And I can do an update in the description box later just to say if I really like the shadows or if I don't. I'm not super picky. I don't mind Fallout, but I do hope I hope I don't have to worry about building them up too much. So anyway, that's the palette, and I will talk to you all later. Take care. Bye.